Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Angela. If this is your first time here, I say welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. So I'm here again at the site. Building in Liberia can be a stressful situation at times. Building alone is stressful. Um, and then sometimes when you have issues with the land, it's even more stressful. So we've been having this situation going on for a long time with about alleyway when it comes to our land. We've been going back and forth with one of our to be neighbors who keeps letting us know that part of our land is within the alleyway that is adjacent his house. So before I got here, family members and other people that were involved in the land purchasing and all that um, did clarify this issue apparently with this neighbor when it comes to the land, because according to the civil engineer who is our engineer building our house, who also reads and interprets land deeds, our land does not fall within an alleyway or community street. So he did not give us any advice that, oh, you guys may have problem. We cannot, have any portion of the building within this area or anything. He did not do anything like that because he did read the deed, and he knows the parameters that our land falls within. So now we got this stop work order from the commissioner. This is from the chief investigator signed it, and this is from the commissioner office. It's the commissioner office, and we have been summoned to appear for hearing on this alleged citations. There are one, two, three, four, five, six of them that we were cited for by these prospective neighbors. So when you are building in Liberia, I know most people in the diaspora are thinking about coming to build Liberia. Um, just make sure you are doing your research when it comes to purchasing the land, and then also make sure that you have all of your questions answered when it comes to demarcation of the land as it relates to community streets and alleyways. Because you might be buying a land and part of that land might fall within an alleyway or community street. And if it does, you will not be able to construct any portion of your building within that land, within that area, which is part of your land. So just make sure you do your due diligence, research and due diligence before you start any construction. It is a good thing that we did not do any major construction before this citation, because if we did, it was going to be a huge setback, because it was going to be a waste of money So I'm glad that we didn't do a lot of construction before this citation. So that's a good thing. I'm also happy that this neighbor decided to do this because it would have been even worse if he did it after the building has been constructed and we have to, you know what, break it down or whatever. So I'm glad that he did it now, and while it's still in the baby stage, we can do that rectification before we continue the project. Yeah, so those of you out there who are coming to build, please don't get discouraged. Come buy your lands, build your houses, and help to positively develop Liberia. But just make sure you do your due diligence when it comes to purchasing a land, especially in regards to alleys and community streets around or adjacent your land. Just make sure you understand where the alleyway and street stops and ends. Yeah, so I'm glad that it happened now. We can get this taken care of. Um, they already did the excavation. I'm going to show you pictures of it here. These guys worked really very hard. They already did the excavation, and the rain came down, filled it up with water. And all of these things, God does not make mistakes. And everything happens for a reason. There was a reason why the rain came and filled out the holes so that these guys cannot do the pillows and poles and all that to save us. The money that we're going to use to rebuild it. It was a good thing that this guy came from where he was to carry out this reporting process that led to our citation. It was a good thing that every delay that we had during our early construction period, it was a good thing that we had those delays because everything happened just to make sure that we didn't do a whole lot, that we didn't put a lot of money, and that we didn't do a lot of the construction before this guy come with his citation. So that was a good thing. I'm so glad that it happened now. We can rectify this thing. We can go to the commissioner office and we can really understand where this alleyway starts and where it ends and where my land starts and where it ends so that we can get this project back up and running. Yeah, so we can get it up and running. If you have not subscribed to the channel, I invite you to do so. I am going to be bringing you with me throughout this project, and you do not want to miss any of these episodes. So please subscribe to the channel. Yes, so that is it. I'll let you guys know what happens next.